Day 2 of playing Resident Lover. My wife. You freeze when he tells you. What does this lady want with Danielle, and what can you tell her? Well, Daniela gonna hate me, but I want to tell her true. I don't know where she is. She ran off. Truly? Truly.
Hey, don't touch what belongs to yours truly without permission.
Chill, Ayato. You don't need to be so rough.
She looks you over thoughtfully. It's a shame she ran off. I only wanted to talk with her. What do you even want from Daniela? She's my daughter. I only want to make sure she wasn't going to get into trouble. She's a freshman. I merely sought to make sure she was all moved in and ready for her school year. Daniela's mom? There's nothing alike at all. Danielle is so relaxed and chill, and she dresses in sweats, while this woman screams opulence and feed me grapes on my lounge chair servant. I can't do that. We don't even have the same hair color. Also, although I can't pronounce that word, you can see where Daniela gets her height from. I didn't know. It's alright. I shall find her later. She always was the rowdy one of the bunch. Yeah, it's surprising that she's your daughter. I mean, she likes to play video games and skateboard, and you seem to like collecting high-end art like that portrait of Madame X you have by the staircase. Her brow hikes up at casual mention of art piece name. You seem familiar with that work. How could I not be? There was so much scandal surrounding that piece when John Sergeant debuted due to some saying a pose was sexually provocative. I'm struggling to read today. And do you find her pose provocative? Shimham's eyes shining with interest. There is a lilt to her voice you can't quite place the meaning of. You chew on your croissant thoughtfully. It has been a long time since you found someone you can talk about art. Yes, you had friends who were artists, but they were more interested in creating art and hopping on the newest trends rather than studying of classical painters of old. There was historical meaning and specific artistic techniques that could be learned from older artworks. There were pieces surrounded in drama, artists whose lives were plagued by horrible events, censorship of pieces that had already been painted. It was also intriguing. Not at all. I found the pose powerful, inviting and meant to intrigue. No smiles. I see you have an eye for a woman. For a woman. For a woman. For a specific woman. Who is looking at me? I need to concentrate. Okay, I'm fine. I'm an artist. I have to appreciate the form. If I don't, how could I create anything? Come with me. I'd like to get your opinion on another painting I have. An original just like the Madame X one. Naturally, I would never settle for replicas. You snag a muffin to take with you and follow Daniela's mom deeper into her house. What was meant to be a brief showing of one artwork turns into her showing you another piece and another. And she has so much to say about each piece. She is extremely knowledgeable about each topic, and you even learn a few things from her about the pieces. Your enthusiasm and questions endear you to her, for she makes a comment at the end of your 1 hour tour. I must say, you are adorable. Well, thank you. Your eyes bulge at this. She thinks you're cute. Next to a stat. Okay, so you don't feel like you could compare to her in any way, much less be cute. What can you even say to this? Should you compliment her back? But telling her she's beautiful doesn't seem very flattering. Surely she must notice and have thousands of people telling her this. Yet thanking her for a compliment is a bit too dry. Your heart is pounding in your chest. Can you feel my heartbeat?
Listen to my heartbeat, beating for you. Listen to my heartbeat, waiting for you.
What should I say? She's looking at you, and even thought only a few seconds have passed since her uttering that phrase. You feel it's been too long. Think! You scold yourself, panicking. You decide you want to tell her how you enjoyed your stay at her mansion, despite the fact that she's kind of kidnapped you and brought you here. When she speaks again, I made the right choice picking up that bar straight. What is that second option? I'm more tasteful than that. No one this planet gonna hear from me, Mamacita, Mother, or anything else like that. Understood? Yes? I hope so. Okay, I feel offended. I don't appreciate being called that, yeah. My apologies, my dear. I meant enduring. Somewhere the grandfather clock rings and you alerted to reflect that so much time has already passed. I have to go. I don't want to be late to my first class of the semester. But not. I have my chauffeur to drive you. That is a relief. You won't have to worry about using public transport. She leads you to the entrance hall, which is grand as every other part of this building. Outside, the car is waiting for you, as is the maid with your old clothes folded neatly in the bag. Thank you for everything, really. I would have been in much worse shape if not for you. You can repay me some other times, sweetling. Okay, move. She holds out her hand and you take it to shake. Her fingers are so long and limber, and her hand is warm and soft. And oh, she's saying something. You refocus your attention on her. My name is Alcina. Pleasure to meet you. It is pleasure to meet you. Same for me. You hastily mumble your name in return. When she notices she hasn't retracted her hand yet, you glance up at her and notice she's waiting on something. Nah, I will be tasteful. I'm tasteful. You lift your hand to your mouth, brushing your lips gently across her skin. She makes a noise of approval. Good. Good. Intelligent and well-mannered. I think we are up to a grand start there. You walk towards the black waiting car. As the car drives away, you watch from the back seat as she closes the door and mansion gets smaller and smaller. You never expected a night out for drinks to go this way, but it has. Meeting Alcina has made you feel tingling in a good way. You want to know more about her, as she is entirely captivating, and you never fallen head over heels for anyone before. Quite literally. The fact is Daniela's mom makes things a bit awkward, but surely nothing more is going to happen. Alcina sees you as a friend, most likely, no matter how deeply you become entranced by her. She is impressive from what little you've seen and known of her. How could you not be taken with her? Her height? Dear God. Dear God. Her hands. You can imagine them being put to good use everywhere on your filthy dog. But at the same time, it's not so far away from my imagination. The chauffeur makes announcement that you arrived at campus and you jerk from your thoughts, wiping the drool that has crept down your chin. Forward. You grab your stuff and head back to your dorm. You have about half hour to get ready before class. You need quick shower and change of clothes when you have to pack your book bag. You rush into your dorm and find that Angie is snoring loudly from her bed and Daniela's packing her bag. You! Daniela just very loud and shouted at her. You left me at the door! Thanks for that, asshole! Daniela has the decency to look apologetic. Sorry. Why did you do that? I had to cover for your ass because your mother was questioning me about it. Daniela's eyes go wide. My mother? You spent the night with my mother? Not that kind of night. I wish, but no. Why is her face getting red? Why does she sound so upset? She had to rescue me from a bar because you ran away and Angie left me. You're being loud right now. But even that isn't enough to wake Angie up. She keeps on snoring louder to match the rising volume of your voice. Daniela seems to calm down a bit at this. And she didn't invite you over for a while or anything? Why does it matter? Daniela got off the ground. She covers her face embarrassed. She did, didn't she? She just told me I owe her for saving me, which is fair trade. I told my mom to stop trying to befriend my friends. She wants to be cool and all that so she can make sure everyone I hang out with is a decent person and won't do me harm, but it's just getting in the way of my friendships. She will become friends with the people I talk to, and when we fall in love with her for her charm and wit, inevitably when she rejects me, then it's hella awkward for me. It's even more awkward when a girl I like ends up liking her, and well... Daniela turns off. You get the idea. She grabs you by the hand, squeezing them tight, a serious look on her face. Promise me you won't do that to me. Promise you won't end up crushing on my mom. It's weird. Listen your lips. So this might not be a time to tell her it's kind of too late. In fact, you don't think you ever tell her it's too late. And again, you don't plan on having anything happening between the two of you. Alcina just wants to keep an eye on her daughter. So you want to keep an eye on her enormous chest assets. Of course. You lie through your teeth. Daniela still seems immensely worried, but let's go. It was why I ran out of the bar. I didn't want my mom seeing me there. She's been breathing down my neck about college, and it feels like I have no room to do what I want. I have to go to class now. Daniela waves goodbye to you. You hop into a shower, wash up quickly as you can. That conversation with Daniela took so long that even with the shower being cut short and with you running across the campus, you are still 5 minutes late to class. You stumble into a class, almost tripping over your feet. You barely manage to save yourself from face planting into the floor. I see someone has two left feet. Did we prevent you from getting into my class on time? Your brain recognizes your voice and you direct your eyes to where your board is. The truth of a matter is on the compound. I fucking knew it! It's her! She's the teacher! I was right! The woman who rescued you from a bar is your woman, an art professor, Alcina Dimitrescu. Dimitrescu supports allegory of painting. Lesson 3. Alcina looks well put together as she did this morning, which feels like it had occurred over a century ago. Her hair is coiffed perfectly at chin level, a few strands swooping over her right eye. Why she's glaring at me? Alcina, you know where I have been? You stare dumbly at her. If she recognizes you or is horrified by the situation, you can read it on her face. Well, are you going to stand there all day with your mouth open, catching flies, or are you going to take a seat and stop distracting my class? There is a scatter of laughter coming from 200 plus students already seated. You shrink in embarrassment. Alcina turns on her annoyance in her grace. What are you laughing about? Her stern voice shuts them all up. You threw the upper stairs and take empty seats out of the way in her back. Alcina begins her lecture by going over a syllabus and what will be expected of this class before going in introduction on woman and art. It is dead silent, no one even daring to whisper while she speaks. You catch a few students looking at her dreamily and sighing under their breath. Seems you are not the only one who has the heart for her. But coming into this class has been like someone dumping a cold bucket of water all over you. Not only is Alcina Daniela's mom, and Daniela has begged and warned you to stay away. She's your professor. You are absolutely not going to get involved. You spend the entire class resolving yourself to this fact and trying to get over your crush. Easier said than done, as you can't help but appreciate how powerful Alcina looks standing at the podium in front of her class. She commands everyone's attention. The passion with which she speaks, the confidence with which she carries herself. You shake your head and try to focus on the lesson. When class is finally over, you slip through the students hoping to get out unnoticed. Award! After class. You freeze. Damn it, so close to the exit. You wait for her to by your door, watching her ruefully as other students get to leave. A few loiter behind to try to speak with her, and she humors her questions, but it is clear she wants to leave. When at last she has dismissed the last student, she turns to you. Do you have class after this? No. Walk with me. I like to talk. You gulp at this, but comply with her order. The two of you walk across campus. What do you say to her? Is there anything you can say? Before you can start the conversation, she speaks. How is Daniela? Her tone is softer here, like it had been this morning. You feel relieved to hear that. You had been worried she would be upset at you. Good. She sounds out of her side. She made it back from her bar safely. Honestly, what was she thinking bolting like that? I understand that it must be very embarrassing for her to have her mother working at the same school as she attends, but my other daughters don't seem to mind it. They are also on campus? Yes, Bailey Jr., my eldest. She leads the student council. She works closely with Miranda, the president of the university, to make this campus a better place. Yeah, Miranda works here. It's nothing good, but she exists. I don't know what I wanted to say, but But no, it doesn't matter. I just hate Miranda. I fucking despise her. I will not listen to that bitch. Cassandra is a form of a middle child. She starts in the campus theater shows, and once she graduates, I intend to have her playing in my theaters in Broadway too. You get this fact. It shouldn't surprise you by now. Your own theaters? She laughs, and it is Rachel Velvetary. Of course, routes are very important to me. And what of Daniela? She now found that is thinking over her words. She's youngest. She hasn't specialized in anything yet or shown much interest in things other than video games and skating. Or hanging out with two's good for nothing losers. Alcina smiles apologetically. Not you, my dear. I mean those people she meets to motivate her to goof off and not pay attention to her studies. I'm sure Daniela will find something she likes. If you will need to protect her roommate, Alcina is demanding of everyone, it seems. I hope so too. It worries me that she might have lost the Dimitrescu touch. Dimitrescu touch? Alcina elaborates graciously. Cassandra is stellar at acting, and she can sing, dance, and play music. She mastered majority of her arts and has captivated the hearts of many, not to mention captured several awards for her performances. Bella is sharply focused on her academics, especially towards literature, and runs several successful projects when she's not busy volunteering for her community. She has more than a dozen scholarships to her name, and her grades cannot be beat. There is clear pride in Alcina's voice as she speaks of her daughters. I myself sing, dance, act, and sculpt. At this, her expression drops. As for Daniela, I'm not sure what her strengths are. She doesn't seem motivated to do anything. She picked up a guitar once and she's decent at it, but she refuses to do anything else. You're pretty sure you have heard way more than you needed to know. Sounds like Daniela has a lot of pressure on her shoulders. Who wouldn't want to give up if her sisters were successful like that? She just needs some time to come into her own. Everyone matures and finds success at their own pace. Elchina moves this over before nodding her head. You have put it wisely, dear. If I feel more assured for the time being, do please keep an eye on her if you can. I don't want to be a bother. Therefore, I will stay away from her on campus. What do you say? I'm going with my personality. Okay? I'm going to Spiner. Asking the Spiner merely to alert me if anything untoward happens. She hands over her business card. It has her number on it in golden letters on a white background. And is that hint of her perfume on it? Sunset and Heidi, a touch of masculine. Even he sharply forgetting where you are, momentary before panicking, holding in your breath and pocketing the card. She actually borrowed you, but does not comment. Take care, I will talk with you later. She hurries away and you let out the breath you were holding, your heart racing in your chest. Alcina had gave you her phone number on a business card, because of course she would. You torn between being elated and horrified. You promised Daniela you wouldn't interact with her mom, yet here you are with Alcina's personal number. I think it's enough for today.